What's going on, everybody? This is Warren with the Eagles Collective, and I got my boy Leo from the Birds section. Leo, how you feeling?
Oh man. Well, aside from being tired, because we had a late game last night,
Mm-hmm.
for the most part though, I'm good. I'm good. You know,
Yeah,
it it,
yeah,
it was it last night was exactly what, I thought it would be, which is a tune-up game. It looked every bit like a tune-up game.
mm-hmm.
A lot of self-inflicted wounds, a lot of, miscommunication, I would say, a lot of in-game corrections that need to be made, but for us to be able to, for us seeing our ones and our on offense and our ones on defense for the first time. Okay, because this was game one. We
Mm-hmm.
always start off slow anyway, so it is what it is. I really wish we could have smashed them like I told everybody we would, but at the end of the day, keeping the main thing, the main thing is we won the game. We got the W.
Yeah. And
So,
and the reason why I wanted us to kind of get on here is we call it. We've been well. I got it from you with the phrase the tune up, but
hmm
I wanted us to kind of diagnose that a little
hmm
bit of everything that we saw, and we can kind of start off with just the beginning of the game.
uh,
So yeah,
uh,
the
uh,
first 6 seconds of the game,
uh, uh,
we see that Jalen Carter spits on Dak Prescott.
hmm
So with that, and I think this is due to the weather and how long it was taking. People were reviewing that incident, and
hmm
that's when everybody found out that Dak threw the bait out. He
hmm
threw the bait out. Jalen Carter took it. Um,
that makes it worse.
I've been hearing a lot of people talking about it, and I think there's different ways to look at it. Uh, and then we heard Dak Prescott's interview. At the end of the day, we knew what Dak was doing. Like if you spit, smile, and laugh and wink at Jalen Carter, you know you throwing blood. You throwing blood to the shark. That's what you doing. And unfortunately, Jalen Carter took that bait, so he was ejected from the game 6 seconds in.
hmm
So it, we kind of made it an even playing field for the fans, so to say, just because hey, we take our best defensive tackle out. Y'all just lost y'all's best edge rush. Now let's play this game. Now
hmm
they did have to make adjustments. We saw Gabe Hall in there. Gabe Hall was probably not supposed to get reps. I did not see Ty Robinson in there as much. They even had Byron Young in there.
Yep.
So
Yep.
we saw a lot of these players that probably yes next man up mentality, but they probably weren't expected to play just because they
Yeah.
played so much in the
Yeah.
preseason.
Not that soon.
hmm
Not
So
that soon.
but me personally, I think when we were talking about it, because I was with Scott, Antoine, we were watching the game together, and we were talking. We said he's probably going to get suspended at least 1 to 2 games. But I think the simple fact that Dak initiated it, I think they're just going to take the whatever how much he gets paid for this game and just fine him for whatever it would have costed him, so they get a free game off of it. That's what I truly think is going to happen. I'm I'm hoping he doesn't get suspended the next game up against the Chiefs, but I can't see them suspending him multiple games for this. But what's your thoughts on it when you saw it?
Well, let's, for me, what I'm saying, I am so not concerned
Mm-hmm.
with Dak Prescott and what he did and how he did it, or what he did before Jalen. I'm not concerned with any of that. I'm only
Mm-hmm.
concerned with my player, Jalen.
Jalen, yeah.
So what? Dak spit at you or
Mm-hmm.
spit in your general direction or whatever. So what? He spit on you. Fuck him up during the game.
Mm-hmm.
But your inability, your lack of maturity in this whole thing, it could have cost your brothers. It's going to definitely cost you. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And spitting on anybody, and I'm only talking about Jalen. I'm not talking about Dak, but
Mm-hmm.
spitting on anybody is completely unacceptable. He deserved to be kicked out of the game. He deserves a heavy fine. I'm just not with the multiple game suspension thing, particularly since there's precedent. You know what I'm saying?
There's
And the
more
precedent,
context to it.
yeah, the precedent I'm referring to is look at what Bill Romanowski did when he was playing for the Broncos. He spit on somebody and he was using hard R's. You know what I'm saying? So, and all he got was a fine.
Yeah.
And so, and I know that was I know that was some time ago, but that's the precedent. You see what I'm saying? It hasn't happened since. And so I'm just saying, you know, like, hey, find the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, if this was, you know, in the military, I would say this is definitely an Article 15. You know, and I don't know if it, you know, whether it be field grade or company level, that to be determined, but it should hurt. If anything, make them write a report. That's what I would do with my soldiers. You're gonna get this Article 15. You're gonna serve on fire guard. You know what I'm saying? You got extra duty. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta write me a 6-page report on why you shouldn't spit on people like sportsmanship and why you shouldn't spit. You know what I'm saying? Embarrass the hell out of them like that, you know, and then drive on mission. You gotta stay. You gotta get back on mission. Then at secondly, I'm also, you know, there's accountability thing here too. You know what I'm saying? Why in the fuck was Jalen Carter even standing that close to him by himself? Nobody else on the defense saw Jalen Carter over there sashaying his way towards Dak. Somebody should have grabbed him by his jersey. Nope, big man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking of flashes of BG and Fletcher. You know what I'm saying? You know, when BG be talking too much, like, hey, you know, snatch him up. You know what I'm saying? So there's, you know, the accountability thing, you know, that in of itself, you know what I'm saying, I think is when I'm looking at the rest of the team too. You know what I'm saying? In terms of accountability, you know, like Jalen, that's why you don't have the C. Zach, you could have grabbed his ass. Somebody should have grabbed his ass and pulled him back when he was walking up that way. But if you look at it, it was just him by himself.
Yeah, it was just him by himself.
Yeah,
And it happened fast because that's when Ben Van Sumeren was out. Ben Van Sumeren was sitting, like he was sitting on the field. Everybody was focused on him. The cameras were focused on him. Like I said, it's unacceptable. But you don't want to. You want him to be able to harness it. You want him to be able to control it and use it when it's necessary.
That's why I said. So what? He spit on you. Fuck him up in the game.
Exactly. That's
where you go. That's when you get your lip back.
It could have been a 4-sack night.
Yeah. Oh, you know. Oh, you gonna spit? You gonna spit towards me? Okay, I got some class. Okay.
But it's almost like, bro, come on now.
And not to mention, I'm disappointed because I really wanted to see Jalen Carter go against the rookie Tyler Booker. So I got robbed of that. Your teammates got robbed of having their best player on defense in that game. You know what I'm saying? Like we got like there was a failure on a number of ways. You see what I'm saying? In a number of different angles. You know, I like how Nick Sirianni handled it all, saying we're gonna handle this in house. Absolutely, as you should.
Yeah, don't speak on it. Don't talk about what the punishment is. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, this is something that I want to ask you, and I think there's only one person that could probably control Jalen Carter next to Zach Bond. And I think that's Nakobe Dean.
Nakobe Dean, yep.
And I think Nakobe, like if Nakobe Dean would have been out there, I truly think it wouldn't have happened. That's just me. I just feel like with Nakobe Dean, it wouldn't have happened. Jordan Davis, yeah, but at the same time, Jordan Davis was out there and he let it happen. I feel like Nakobe Dean is more looked at as the leader.
Yeah.
And Zach Bond is looked at more as the vet.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't disagree with any of that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like I said, I don't care what Dak did. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, I'm embarrassed. As an Eagles fan, I was embarrassed at what he did. You see what I'm saying? The way he presented the product that he presented on the field. You know what I'm saying? In front of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's gonna have the Ndamukong Suh type of label put on him. You know what I'm saying? Which in my opinion, is like one of those things that's like, okay, like, hey, everyone knows he's a crash out, but we can't be having that. You know what I'm saying? Because he put his
Exactly.
own feelings above the rest of the team, and nobody's above the team. So, you know
Mhm.
what? I wouldn't be surprised if if you don't chill the fuck out, he ain't gonna be here next year. He can get packaged up.
That's what we don't want.
Nah,
That's
nah,
what we do
no,
not
we
want.
don't want
Yeah.
that. But I can see that happening. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I can see the Eagles saying, you know what? That's it. He got to go. We're gonna have to package his ass up. You know what
Now,
I'm saying?
this is his first. Like, he's done it a few times, but it's been on the sidelines though. This was
Yeah,
actually something on the field where everybody, I don't know how many people were watching, but everybody was watching. So I think that's why it makes such a bigger impact on this. But
it's no
yeah, like I
secret he's a
said,
crash out.
what's that?
I said it's no secret he's a crash out. It's no
Yeah.
secret. But the fact of the matter is that we can't, no matter what, regardless of what everybody look. You think Dak going to be the only one that's going to try to bait him into something?
That's what I'm saying.
Give me
Now you
going
giving
for it.
people a blueprint. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now Dak just showed everybody what they got to do. All you got to do is just piss his ass off. He'll do something stupid right in front of a referee too.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
think
that's how they
he's
gonna
at
talk.
the end of the day, he went to the Eagles for a reason. He went to the
Yeah.
Eagles for a reason. I think it being the first game, he's going to understand the impact that he made because sometimes those players need to watch their brothers fight without them. And I think that's the part that hit him.
Oh wait a minute. I'm reading these things. Hamid, what's up, dog? Hamid Abdul Aziz says Adori got his ass nutter. I gotta get his ass out of here. Um, he said a Cowboys fan told him Carter did that so he won't have to face Booker, and he was joking. And then Pete Samuels says, "What up, gents? Agreeing with all that's been said, Leo's right. Carter should have taken it to Dak during the game. Definitely need better leadership with those young bulls. Great show so far. Thanks, Pete. I appreciate you, man. And listen, everybody who's watching and whatnot, please hit the like button. You know what your boy need. Did I do my thing yet?
Not yet, not yet.
Oh shit. Yo, what up,
And you
everybody?
frozen on my end, bro.
I'm frozen on your end?
Yeah, you frozen on my end.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Why
there
am I
you are. There
frozen?
you are. You good, you good, you
Okay.
good.
All right. Let me get back to it real quick. What up, everybody? It's your boy Leo with my man Warren from the Eagles Collective Podcast, and welcome to the Bird section. Oh, we got to talk about last night real quick because so far it's only been me, but my man Warren hit me up, and I was like, hell yeah, let's get to it. Let's take a little bit of a dive because we have a 10-day a little mini buy. We're gonna use this time to take a look at this, take a look at what happened. Let's look at these stats and stuff like that. Let's dissect this game like we've been doing. I just forgot to do my little bit of intro because I was so
It's
ready
all
to get
good.
this going, and then Warren messed me up and asked me the damn question, and I started to go off. So it's all your fault, Warren. That's why I missed the damn intro. Sorry
Hey,
about
well,
that, dog.
you handled it well, bro. You handled it well. Uh, but yeah, so talking about the Jalen Carter thing, so
Yeah.
that threw us in for a loop. I'm pretty sure Vic Fangio's up there just pissed too, because now
Oh.
you have to readjust to everything that you planned on doing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I Dak in the first half. How do
Mm-hmm.
you think his performance was?
Yo, that looked every bit the he looked like the Dak that comes off of a major injury. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? He was firing on all cylinders, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta give him that, you know what I'm saying? He had but at the end of the day, he was only 24 for 34.
mm,
Okay, he had 188 yards and did not throw one touchdown or even run for a touchdown. You
yeah.
didn't even, you know what I'm saying? So, he had a passer rating of 76.6 in comparison to Jalen Hurts, who was 19 for 23, ran it in for two tutties, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And had a rating of 94.2. So I think Jalen made a case for he's hell of a first step to making a case for an MVP type of league because those are the type of numbers you want to see. You know, um, I think he rushed for 62 yards and 2
Yep.
touchdowns. Saquon was he had 18 carries for 60 yards and a tutty.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So clearly, Dallas was using Kansas City's blueprint with just focusing on stopping Saquon. And then one of the weird things was, AJ only had one target the whole game.
The fourth quarter. In
the fourth quarter. Yeah, it didn't come into the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? And then, Devontae, he was only targeted 3 times. He caught all 3 of his passes, and Devontae only had 16 yards. Dallas Goedert was targeted 7 times, and he had 7 catches for 44 yards. And AJ only had 8 yards. The tight end Granson only had 1 yard for 1 catch. So, when you look at the running backs, Will Shipley, he had 3 attempts, 3 carries for 26 yards. AJ Dillon came in and got 3 carries for 10 yards. So, and then when you look at what Dallas was doing, Javonte Williams, he had 15 carries for only 54 yards and 2 tutties. You know what I'm saying? So Williams and Javonte Williams and Saquon Barkley was about running around the same thing, in terms of attempts and yardage and tutties. CeeDee Lamb, he was targeted 13 times and only had 7 catches for 110 yards, no tutties. And you remember those drops and all that stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when you paying somebody the kind of money you paying CD, you're supposed to be catching. I'm just saying. George Pickens was only targeted 4 times, and he had 3 catches for 30 yards. And Jake Ferguson was targeted 6 times for 5 with 5 catches, and he had 23 yards. Kevontae Turpin was targeted twice for two catches for 18 yards. Williams for three targets, two catches for 10 yards. So when I look at from a secondary position in terms of the Philadelphia Eagles, I could live with those numbers from the other receivers. I could live with that. None of them got a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Only one of them got in some real work, which was, 13, CeeDee Lamb with his 110 yards. Okay. They got a 100-yard catcher on our hands. Their defense, and also listen, once Jalen Carter went out, the whole game plan changed. Yeah. So they were able to run the ball like they could, like they did. They had over 300 yards rushing, that's above our average that we allowed. Last year, we only allowed 258 yards. That was our average. Mm-hmm. So, this being the first game, like I said, the tune-up game, the first time we're seeing everybody. Dallas, Warren, we spotted Dallas, our best defensive player. We spotted Dallas, our entire passing game. We spotted Dallas, some questionable referee calls. We spotted Dallas, the weather. They got an extra halftime for an hour.
Yeah, an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, hour and 5 minutes. So with all that said, bruh, the most you could come up with is 20 points against the defending champions. With all those self-inflicted wounds we did.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what that tells me? We're a really good football team.
No, definitely. At the end of the day, that's what we are. We're a good football team, which hasn't played. Our starters haven't played since February 9th. And at the end of the day, like you said, it's knocking the rust off. You can definitely tell they were knocking the rust off the first quarter. We got to give a shout out to Jalen Hurts this game.
Oh man.
Like Jalen Hurts,
man.
If anybody's been watching, if you're an Eagles fan and you've been watching Jalen Hurts since he's been with the Eagles, his progression with decision making is getting better and better each year. There was a lot of plays where the 2021 Jalen Hurts would have just threw it. But he made that decision, just run it down, get the yards, keep going. The decision making is amazing. I think he slowly is making his name at that table of MVP this year. Just with that game alone.
Yeah,
Not that
if
game
that's
alone, I
your
take that
opening.
back.
Yeah,
But just he's starting it with that game, with the 2 touchdowns, the rushing yards, his passing yards. Like I'm fine, I'm cool with it because at the end of the day, with 23 attempts and 19 completions, I'll take it. No interceptions, no turnovers. You get 1 sack. I'll take it.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree one bit. He looked poised. If this was your opening statement to a potential MVP campaign, damn, you look good, man.
Yeah.
I think Michael Jordan needs to come to every game.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan could be our Taylor Swift.
You know?
Come to every game, bro. Mike, you're
Yeah.
more than welcome back at the link. If your presence is what helps bring this guy out, I love it. Keep coming back, Mike. You're always welcome in Philly, man.
Yeah.
Always
The
welcome to the
decision
link.
making was top tier with Jalen Hurts.
Yep. Yep.
152 passing yards. At the end of the day, either I would have liked to see Devontae and AJ get the ball, but when I knew Diggs and Bland were going to be out there, I knew it was going to be a Dallas Goedert type game. I do like the
I was just
so
about to say
Kenny
that. Shout
Gainwell
out to
last
Dallas
year.
Goedert.
Yeah, with Dallas Goedert, but Kenny Gainwell last year, he was usually getting about 6 rushing attempts last year a game.
Yeah.
So I knew they weren't going to have Saquon out there. And the way that Will Shipley and A.J. Dillon came in and gave him his rest, I applaud them for that because
Yep.
they're only going to get better. They're
Yep.
only
I
going
saw
to
him
get
come
better.
out a lot more than what I was accustomed to seeing him rotate
Yeah,
out.
we're going to see a lot more Will Shipley this year. I guarantee you that. We're going to see a lot more Will Shipley.
For sure.
For
sure.
The only issue I had with A.J. Dillon, when he runs with the ball, he has his head down. And when he has his head down, I remember he ran into Landon Dickerson and Jordan Mailata.
That's how
There was
Landon
one
Dickerson
play
hurt his
he
back.
ran into both of them. And then that last time he went back out, he ran into Landon Dickerson in the back.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, I get it. You a fullback. I get it. You a power runner. But, bro, you can't be hurting a lineman, bro. You can't. You just can't. That's kind of where I'm at with that. But like I said, they did a good job containing the run game. Well, I know we were all waiting for that Saquon Barkley breakout run. We didn't get that, but we saw a lot more passing to Saquon, which I like that part. That's kind of where I'm at when it comes to the running backs this game. Williams for the Cowboys, he ran hard. Like at the end of the day, he ran hard. He had a point to prove. Broncos released him. He's trying to prove something right now.
Yeah.
And that
And
Miles
Jalen
Sanders
Carter not there?
run. What's that?
And Jalen Carter not in the game? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Miles Sanders run, it all got wiped away once he fumbled the ball.
Once he fumbled it, that run became Fugazi. Especially at the end of that long run, and he go do his little shimmy thing or whatever. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay, bitch, give me that shit back. and shout out to Dak Prescott for saving the play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, that was good on him. You know what I'm saying?
Quinion was about to take off.
I was gonna say it was about to be a pick six. It was if Quinion would have kept going with that ball, you know what I'm saying, that would have been the floodgates right there.
Most definitely. Hey, while we got everybody in the chat right now, everybody get the likes up right now for the bird section. And everybody over here at the Eagles Collective, get the likes up. We need that. That keeps us going. That's our tip jar. We appreciate it. And anybody over there in the bird section, definitely come over to the Eagles Collective. I just looked this morning. We only 7 subscribers away from hitting 1K. So anything would help. Yeah.
So are you serious? Congratulations.
I'm dead serious, yeah.
Hey, everybody on the bird section, hop your asses on over to the Eagles podcast and subscribe to the Eagles podcast. Let's be the ones to get them over that 1,000 subscriber mark. Okay,
Yes, sir.
let's
Yes,
do
sir.
that.
And
Even if
everybody over here at the Eagles Collective, you got to check out Leo at the bird section.
yeah,
You got to check
yeah, I
him
need
out.
to, yeah, hook me
He's a
up.
one-man army over there, and he's crushing it. He's
Thank
crushing
you,
it.
man. Thank you, thank you.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. But yeah, um, how do you feel? How do you feel about Kevin Patullo's decision making?
You know, for a first time out, first time live fire. I don't even gonna call it exercise. It was our first battle. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I thought that, you know, again, I think the passing, you know, attack left a lot to be desired, but at the same time, it also showed me some things about our offense because again, if you take away our running game, if you take away our passing game, if you take away okay, you got to still account for our quarterback. I mean, it's a very tough task to have to cover the wide receivers and the running back at the same time, and then somehow or another, somebody got to count for the quarterback. That's what you got, and mind you, that's with us making little mistakes here and there. You know what I'm saying? I think things will be cleared up, but you know, also seeing how much like the command of the offense that Jalen had. He looked very comfortable. He looked poised. You know what I'm saying? He only ran out of the pocket when he absolutely had to. He, you know, threw the ball. He took a sack rather than do something stupid with it because Dak was trying to throw interceptions. To be honest with you, that's what it looked like to me. You know what I'm saying? And again, if we were to go off of last year's numbers and everything like that, he had 23 pass attempts, which sounds about right on par for last year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think he was around 23, 27, something like that. And all he needed was 20 something, like 20 completions. You see what I'm saying? So to me, based off of the way he played and everything like that, it looks like he picked up right where he left off at. And I give that credit to Kevin Patullo and Jalen Hurts for the way that they must have been. Obviously, they've been close. You can tell they've been close to each other. I said this offense was going to have a lot of input from Jalen, and that's what it looked like to me last night. Like this offense definitely has Jalen Hurts' hot sauce all over it, as does with Kevin Patullo. So
I think Kevin Patullo did a great job. For it to be a first game,
yeah,
you
absolutely.
can definitely tell that if Jalen didn't see the play, he used his legs. We want him to limit that, though. I would say we do want him to limit that because we do want him to stay healthy. But I feel like he's a smart quarterback, so he knows when to slide. He knows when to stop. Like that. That's good. But my
I would
question
also,
is AJ Brown and Devontae.
yeah,
What was
hey,
going on with them?
honestly, I don't know, and I would imagine if AJ only got one target and Devontae only got three, you know, I'm thinking, you know, maybe that was because look, the longest pass came on a 50-something yard bomb to J
Mm-hmm.
Dot. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I'm thinking that there's a potential that maybe AJ wasn't 100%. You know, he's been dealing with
The
that
hamstring
hamstring
injury.
issue. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it could. I was looking. And here's the other thing too, because this is what really throws me off in this regard. I was also watching everybody's body language, and
Mm-hmm.
AJ didn't look like his body language didn't say crisis or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? A part of me wants to say I think this was the plan that AJ and Devontae were out there just to be decoys and shit because they knew that they were going to have to devote assets and resources to covering them. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Which is why Jalen got what he got the way he got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There wasn't one touchdown that came off of. Oh, that's your mic. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got
There
it.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That was
But
that. There was only one. There was only one. There was not one touchdown that came off a tush push. You know what I'm saying? So seeing how these guys were playing and looking at the way, because I don't give a damn what you say. You know, Diggs and
Bland.
Deron Bland ain't. I mean, okay, I get it. 3 targets, 1 catch, but that's not because y'all was some shutdown corners or some shit like that. Please, you know what I'm saying? I think that was by design, and the reason why is because either AJ is not 100%. Something's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, but Dallas Goddard filled in real nice. He did an excellent job. You know what I'm saying?
Dallas Goedert does very well against the Cowboys.
Yes.
History wise, he does very well against the Cowboys. So I kind of expected him to perform the way that he did. Not too many. There wasn't too much that I could really be upset about when it comes to the offense. There's not really too much I could be upset about. We got the W. Smart decision making was made. Could we wanted the receivers to get the ball a little bit more? Yeah.
Yeah.
But would Jalen throwing it to AJ Brown, would that risk being a turnover? So he avoided it? Yeah, he did. Like he did what he was supposed to do.
Hold on, let me read some of these real quick.
Yeah, let's go through them.
Because some people making some good points here. David Mosher. What it comes down to, when it comes down to it, we didn't fall on the ball. We would have scored a touchdown, and you know it. Okay, Pete Samuels. Does anyone in the chat know who is still out there at cornerback who the Eagles can pick up? Drew Drew said, "Where the Cowboy fans at? Jalen saved the game last night for sure. You only win the game. You only win this game, and you're a joke. You joking me. If we don't come with a ball at the 10-yard line and win the game, we go in there and we get a touchdown. We win the game 27-24. That's David Mosher. He's in his feelings right now. Bean Metal Mike says Hurts was great. CZ Barkley was great. CZ says, what if you didn't score a touchdown and only got a field goal? What if would have been is some bull? No excuses. Exactly. The whole listen, Cowboy fans, not doing the hypothetical and theories no more. That's y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, bro, these Cowboy fans are they're with the moral victory. They're happy that they were not embarrassed in front of everyone. Okay. And they're happy and they feel like they put up a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? So again, this was their Super Bowl, even though they lost. They're just happy that they weren't embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
The hypothetical is good for the off season. Like it's good to use for the off season. The off season's over now. Like we got the facts, and that's what we going up against.
And if we're looking at the facts are.
I will say this to any Dallas fans that are in the chat right now. Y'all did better than what a lot of people were expecting.
Yep.
For sure. My question is, can that be consistent?
No.
That's where
it was quite obvious Michael was not there.
Yeah. So like, can that be consistent? Jerry Jones said in his interview, his plan, he knows that they cannot stop the run and that they're weak in the run game. He proved that they can contain the run, and they also proved that they can run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, can this be consistent, or was this just hype? Because it was the season opener. Now, I can definitely tell you we will see when they play the Giants. This is the same thing for Commanders fans and Giants fans. That's probably going to be a crazy game. And we learned a lot of what this NFL is going to be giving us. The taunting calls.
Oh man,
from Nolan Smith. The Reed Blankenship. What they call that? What did they call it? The
unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, the unnecessary roughness from Reed Blankenship. Reed Blankenship was not going to be able to stop with the momentum that he was running. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that. So there's no reason to, like, all I got to say is at the end of the day, when you look at that, we're going to see a lot of that this season.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see a lot of unnecessary roughness.
And unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the one that they call on Nolan Smith, I was like, okay, you're getting a little too much now.
Yeah.
That was I don't think that was a good call. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
That wasn't a good call, and the Reed Blankenship was, Ferguson got hit, but it's not like he hit him helmet to helmet. It wasn't helmet to helmet.
Mm-hmm.
He simply just hit him as he was falling down.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure with not knowing Reed Blankenship, but knowing how Reed Blankenship plays,
He's
if
not
he
a
could
dirty.
avoided hitting him, he would have avoided him.
Mhm.
So it's none of that. But we got more games to watch. We got one tonight, and we got all of them on Sunday. So
We
you're gonna
right.
see a lot of these penalties that are gonna upset y'all. So
Yeah. Oh, bro. We tonight we're scouting. That's
mm,
our opponent. That's our next opponent.
hmm
We're playing Kansas City next in 10 days.
yeah,
You know what I'm
we gonna
saying?
see how
So
they play.
yeah. So we get to see their first piece of film too.
Mm,
Again, my thought process is what happens when they start pulling all this together. You know what I'm saying? And these and there's no longer the beginning of the season. The first
yeah.
4 games of any season can be stolen. You know what I'm saying? The team
Well,
and
hence the
remember,
Saints last year. Remember the
yeah,
Saints last
exactly,
year.
exactly.
So anybody can look good these first 4 games. It's Bill Belichick said this. The real football comes after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a true statement.
Mm-hmm.
The real football comes then. Um, let's kind of dive into this a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because I know this is probably frustrating you as much as it was frustrating me. The cornerback situation. Quinyon Mitchell did well traveling. What I did notice was they had a Dory Jackson on CD the first
Mm-hmm.
half of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Burnt toast.
Yep.
Burnt toast. Um, after the when the second half went in, we noticed that
Jacorian Bennett.
yeah, Jacorian Bennett was in there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Jacorian Bennett did well. He did well. There's a few stops that he made. Um, Adoree Jackson had one stop, I think, from one of the games. I think it was that block that went in the air. I believe that was him. Um, we need to do something about this cornerback position.
I'm
Jacorian Bennett's out there. He's doing well, but he's not familiar with the playbook yet.
yeah.
So
I,
once
I was
he
gonna
gets
say
familiar with the playbook, I think he will be a little bit better.
I think so
Um,
too. I think so too. And mind you, again, like first of all, I really wasn't surprised to see what I saw from Adoree Jackson. I think we
mhm.
just needed to see it. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think it was something that was predicted. I wouldn't have mind seeing. I didn't mind them bringing in Jacorian Bennett. You know what I'm saying? Again, I think he did. I think he did better than Adoree Jackson for sure. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? Also, it was dope seeing Andrew Makuba start at safety. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, and listen, man, I was happy to see, I told you one of the other things I wanted to see was our youngin, Jahad Campbell.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jihad and Bond next to
Bruh,
each other
bruh,
was
the two of them, I know my linebackers can cover tight ends.
yeah.
That especially going up the seam. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So again, like these are things that we just got to. All we need is we need some more. We need some more live fire exercises. We need to go through these things a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? We need to see these guys play out. Play out the way that they. Hey, I kept saying I wanted to see Jahad Campbell unleashed because remember they were holding him back during
Hmm.
training camp because he was hurting his own teammates and shit. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I think that Adoree, like again, Adoree Jackson, we already knew that the second and listen, that did exactly what you're supposed to do. They went after him,
Yeah, you
and
target you target their
that's what
weakest player.
so now we know every time we step on the field, every time a quarterback steps on the field, they're going after Adoree Jackson or Jacorian Bennett. I believe that once Jacorian Bennett starts getting his feet up under him and starts playing instinctively rather than
Hmm.
trying to figure out the play call or what have you, I think it'll get better. I think he'll get better and better and better. You
Oh
know,
yeah, it's only developing, and that's why I'm glad that Jahad Campbell got reps with the first team
me
this
too.
game.
Me too.
Same thing with Makuba.
Yep.
So this can be a dangerous team once Makuba gets in there and gets comfortable. Um, once Campbell gets comfortable, and I think Jahad Campbell kind of stepped back a little bit once he saw that whole Jalen Carter issue happen. Like
Well,
it may have been like he might have been okay. I probably need to relax a little bit. Relax.
yeah.
Like I said, that was a huge game changer before the game even started, before the snap even started. But yeah, I
Mhm.
like Jahad Campbell out there. I like Makuba, Sidney Brown. I saw he got banged up a little bit.
Were you surprised?
Not surprised.
Were you surprised? Really?
I'm not surprised. It's just like, have you learned anything yet?
Obviously not. He doesn't. He only
Yeah,
knows one way to play.
it's
He
like,
only
come
knows
on
one
now,
way to
bro.
play.
Like
That's going to be a
we
regular
about to put
thing.
him in a package deal and trade him.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, that's
it's
you
like it's kind of it's getting ridiculous. Um, we will be getting the Kobe Dean back by week 5. I'm curious to see how this defense is going to be with Nakobe Dean, Jahad Campbell, and Jalen Carter out there all at once. That's what I'm anticipating for it. It was a rough. There was blows being thrown this game. It was
Oh,
Dallas Cowboys, Eagles. Like they showed them why they made this to the season opener game. They showed this. Like
I mean, Dallas
we
got some
seeing
balls
Coop's
too.
helmet getting snatched up.
Yeah, you see, I
Like we seeing
saw
all types of stuff.
Ojama getting getting knocked in the head by the defensive end for Dallas. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, hey, there was some bad on both sides. You know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
for both the Eagles and the Cowboys. Again, I can give less than a damn about whatever the Dallas Cowboys did. I don't care. The only ones I care about is my guys. And how did you respond when things didn't go your way, when you didn't get
Mm-hmm.
what you thought was owed to you or what have you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my number one concern. Outside of that, I don't care about Dallas. They got their own damn problems.
Oh yeah.
Kansas City, the Rams, Tampa Bay. I don't give a damn. I only care about the Philadelphia Eagles. And at the end of the day, we got the W. Now, if it takes us to only target AJ one time and Devontae 3 times in order for us to get the win, fuck it. Then that's what we get. That's what
Yeah.
we got to do. Just do what you got to do to get the W. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
That's
this
all I
is all
care about.
about. Just getting a
Yeah.
W.
I don't care about
We
shit
got to
else.
take it one game at a time.
Yeah. I don't care about the yards. I don't care about the passing yards. I don't care about the rushing yards. Only one thing I care about: did we win? How we won is another conversation. But did we win? You know what I'm saying? And what can we do to get better next week? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And
Again,
looking at this comment right here, from Moshe. Uh,
uh,
we're not saying that y'all were a terrible team. I'm definitely
no,
not saying that. But what I'm saying that y'all surprised a lot of people of the way that y'all played. That's it. Let's be real here. The casual fan that doesn't watch football a lot is going to see
mm-hmm.
Micah Parsons was out. Oh, that's their best player. They hear all the news about it. So their automatic reaction is going to be the Cowboys aren't going to be good.
And
That's
Micah's
people's
mom was at the
automatic
game.
reaction. So y'all did play better than what was expected, but everything that they did this game, these are concerns that Jerry Jones has. So my question to you is, was Jerry right? Did Jerry save y'all from something? That's my question for you.
Listen, it was quite obvious that they were missing Micah. Quite obvious. Okay. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? There was some self-inflicted wounds on their end too. When you're paying somebody the money that you're paying CD, you're supposed to be making those catches. That's what Jerry was talking about.
You
You know what I'm
froze up
saying?
on me again.
And can you hear me though?
I can hear you. You just froze on my end.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
There you are.
Yeah. Okay. It's got to be the internet connection is why that's happening.
No,
But
you're all good. The volume's perfect. It's just the visual.
okay. But again, I don't really give it. Like can't put this on Dak. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? He put that ball right where it needed to be It's just that your other $100 million man wasn't catching the ball like he should have. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I get that George Pickens was able to pull some good calls, some good a good pass interference call a time or two, or what have you. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like they was out. Like I said, it's not like they was out there running like gazelles and nobody was touching them. You know what I'm saying? So again, and what they were able to do. Again, things that can be are fixable. The things that aren't fixable as easily as said is Landon Dickerson's back. You know what I'm saying? I think that the way you fix Jalen Carter is you just make this Article 15 hurt. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But we can move forward. You know what I'm saying? Captains on the team have to take a little bit more accountability for your teammates and whatnot. Obviously you can't leave Jalen Carter by himself.
Yeah,
You never know what the hell what's going to happen.
Leash on him.
Yeah, he's gonna need a handler. You know what I'm saying?
I do like how Jalen Hurts did talk to him as well.
Yeah,
the fact that Jalen being on the opposite side of the ball, pulled him aside, had that conversation with him. He said, they all see
you
they all
said
on
we
one
on the same
accord now.
page.
Yeah, they all on one accord. And you got to think about it like this too. We do not want Jalen Carter. Like, who says this? We can't have choir boys on the defensive line.
Goons. I said we need some goons.
That's what we need. But
but
what makes them more powerful is when they can contain it.
When
they can contain it and when they use it and they make it useful.
Yep.
What Jalen Carter did, like, that has nothing to do with football. You just straight up, like,
that's why he ain't got the C on his shirt.
Yeah.
That's why
exactly. That's why he doesn't have the C on his shirt.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why Jordan Davis doesn't have a C on his shirt. Because Jordan Davis could have stopped that as well. Not saying Jordan Davis is that guy, but at the end of the day, Jordan Davis could have been like, bro, get back over here.
Look, Jalen Carter says that Jordan Davis is big bro to him because Jordan Davis was the one who was taking care of him at college, and Jordan Davis was the one who was making sure he was good once he got to the pros. So we know from Jalen Carter's standpoint what Jordan Davis means to him. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Shout out to Jordan Davis. My man was out on the field for 86% of the snaps.
That's
okay. That's
progress.
That's good. That's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? You can see that to me showed me, to what degree he took the off season and getting himself in shape. And I attest he'll get better as the season goes on. And then even next year it'd be even better. I think y'all got to remember Jordan Davis is going into a contract year. You know what I'm saying? So he playing for money right now, and I'm sure that somebody going to pull Jalen Carter's ass to the side and be like, yo, bruh, you fucking up your money. You fucking with your money right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't nobody want to, I can't say that because he was on our team. I was going to say, don't nobody want to Ndamukong Suh, but yeah, we do. You know what I'm saying? Because he was on our team, and we went to the Super Bowl with him. So I'm just saying, I'm of the opinion, what I'm saying, that, once we get, some more games under our belts, I think we're going to see a much more tighter group, a much more responsible group. Hey, sometimes you need these types of events to take place in order for you to know what you need to work on and that you might not be as tight as you thought you was.
It was a very weird game, too, for it to be a game one.
I was going to say, but
defensive tackle honestly, gets ejected. The weather implications takes you out for about an hour.
Yeah.
It was a lot of weird events going on.
Yeah,
for both, because that fumble was a momentum booster. That fumble, I feel like that fumble could have led us off to a Devontae Smith touchdown.
It was the only turnover in the game.
Yeah, that it could have led to that, but after that, the rain comes, we stop.
Don't forget how many times was the ball punted?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. How many punts? You know what I'm saying. Hey, listen, Brian Aubrey and Missy Elliott. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to the Packers. You know what I'm saying. 50-yarders. You know what I'm saying. Like I mean, like to your point, in terms of the weirdness of it all, yeah, what I'm saying. It was a weird game, but it was, guess what? It was a game one. You know what I'm saying?
And
It was the
it's
weirdest.
going to be a weird game
Yeah,
because
it's already going to
it's a
be
preseason game for the
for us. Yeah,
starters.
yeah.
Preseason game for the starters.
Yep.
And as much as we hate that it was a division game in the beginning, I can see if it was just us doing a division game, but other teams got division games too. This whole all Sunday, majority of them are all division games. So they making it
Washington and New
exciting.
York.
They're making it entertaining.
Yeah, everybody's going to have buy-in the first
Yeah.
week because it's like you remember this was Dallas Philly hate week. This week is everybody else's hate week. This is everyone's going through hate week this year. This week. We just got to get ours off first.
We got ours out first. Everybody saw what it looked like on our end, what it looked like to us. So now you give them something in film study to say we're not going to do this. They're making sure we're not taunting.
Yep.
They're making sure that unnecessary roughness. They're being a little bit tighter on the unnecessary roughness.
Yep.
So yeah, we went out. Hey, we were the guinea pigs this game.
Yep, I was just about to say that, dog. We were the ones who showed everybody what they're going to let us do and what they're not going to let us do. Yeah. So all that knocking somebody down to the ground and then sitting up and be like, oh, they don't want that. You know what I'm saying? The no fun league. You know what I'm saying? They don't want they don't want they're scared of conversations. They see us talking to each other because them motherfuckers was out there fighting too a few times. You know what I'm saying? It got real chippy out there. But again, like, hey, you saw how Dallas responded. You saw how Philly responded. Nobody was backing down from the other. You know what I'm saying? That score, you know what I'm saying, is reflective of that thought process. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to keep saying it, it's just a tune-up game.
Yeah.
Just a tune-up game. And
so
you got
Darlene
Cowboys
says the only way to shut the Eagles fans, I guess, is we're going to have to play them in the playoffs and come out with a W. Let's how about this? We got our W with you. So we won 3 games in a row with y'all.
We're leading the division.
Focus on the Giants right now.
Yep.
Focus on the Giants.
Yep.
Because the Giants is a sleeper team right now.
Yep.
Just focus on the Giants.
Facts.
We're talking about the post game because we saw some things we want to discuss because it's the NFL. NFL made a lot of changes. But yeah, just focus on the Giants. That's it.
Facts.
But yeah,
and listen, I anticipate that being said, I just want to say this in terms of Kansas City and where they are in things. You know what I'm saying? I'm anticipating that Chargers game to be a lot closer than what people think it may be.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Kansas City and overall passing efficiency last year, they were ranked number 10. Okay. The Chargers defense and overall passing efficiency, they were ranked number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pressure rate for the Chiefs offense was they were ranked number 8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chargers defense, when it came to pressure rate, they were ranked number 14. And then the Chargers offense overall passing efficiency, they were ranked number 11. And the Chiefs defense with overall passing efficiency, they were ranked number 17.
Do you see this game as being a high passing game?
High passing game, yes, but I still think it's going to be a low scoring game. Okay. I don't think you're going to get, the 50, 45 or whatever the point spread is for them. I don't think you're going to see the over.
I truly think that this is going to be a big run game. And I say that with Omarion Hampton, Najee Harris, Isaac Pacheco's back. I think we're going to see a lot of running this game.
Yep.
And I think the Chargers are trying to prove something. You got Harbaugh and Herbert get another year in together. Another training camp together. Patrick Mahomes, they trying to prove a point after the Super Bowl loss. The Chargers and the Broncos are coming. Like Chargers and Broncos are coming for the Chiefs. So we definitely going to see how that plays out. That's going to be a good game.
And it's a division game for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first game in San Diego. I mean, listen to me, in LA. They're playing in LA.
Yeah.
So it's not like, it's not like they're not like, that's a game that can't be stolen either. Just like how this would have been stolen from us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I could see San Diego, like they're almost evenly matched if you look at just those numbers that I was giving you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pressure rate, the Chargers offense was ranked number 16. The Chiefs defense was ranked number 18. So it ain't that much of a, you know what I'm saying, an advantage. You know what I'm saying? The overall passing efficiency for the Chargers offense is number 15. They were ranked 15, and the overall passer efficiency for the Chiefs defense was ranked number 9. So again, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like when I look at this team, when I look at the Kansas City Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that scared. You know what I'm saying? We got 10 days to fix what we saw on last night. We got 10 whole days, bro. You know what I'm saying? 10. You know what I'm saying? So actually 9 whole days, and the 10th day being the game. But I'm just saying, you got time to think about it. You got time to game plan for it. You got time to work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we, you know what I'm saying? That's where we need to, like, that's where I'm looking at, when it comes to our next opponent. You know what I'm saying? In comparison to us.
Yeah. I had hope and optimism for Adoree Jackson, just because I trust Vic Fangio.
Right.
And I'm looking at it as if Vic Fangio saw something, maybe there's something we're not seeing. Maybe he's progressing in some sort of way. But we do have a cornerback issue. I've been against bringing in a vet at the cornerback position, but I think we need to see what Stephon Gilmore possibly wants, because I think we need to bring something. We need to have somebody else out there, even if we keep Jacorian Bennett and Adoree Jackson. The Eagles did just release Nolan Powell. They just released him this morning. So they're making room for somebody. Yes, they're making room for somebody. And it's been talks. Well, I know you heard before the game that the Eagles reached out to the Cowboys to pick up Micah.
So wait. We can't
I do think that.
Go ahead. We can't skip past that. We can't just go right past that. Okay. Let's hop on that for a second. All right. What do you think about that?
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Chat, let me know. Can y'all hear me? Chat, let me know if you can hear me. I'm saying somebody put it in there. Retro, what's up, man? Hey, let me know. Can you hear me? I'm still here. I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Mic check. I can hear you. Retro says he can. The chat can hear me.
Yeah. No.
I
can't hear you.
Mic check. It's not me, bro. Hey, everybody else, let me know. Hey, and Eagles podcast, let us know if you can hear me. You know what I'm saying? I know the folks in the bird section can hear me. You know what I'm saying? I can though. Okay. I know the folks in the bird section can hear me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just went on your channel. They can hear you on your channel.
Yeah. Can they hear me on your channel? Sorry, everybody. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to get through these technical difficulties.
No, we can't hear you on our end.
Oh, wait a minute. Says I'm live. Says I'm live. So I don't know what's going on. My chat. How about now?
Can you hear
Still
me?
no? Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me now?
still can't hear you on your end.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy. How about this? Why don't I hop on over to the link and I'll hop on over to your channel?
All right, I'm gonna send it to you now.
Yeah.
All right. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can hear your mic. Still, I can definitely hear your mic. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. Warren, can you hear me now? He's still connecting in. Sorry about that, y'all. Warren, can you hear me? I don't know what's going on, folks. I don't know what's going on. All right. Yeah, I am. One man, Warren. There you go. Yeah. Warren, can you hear me? Oh, I lost him. Whoa. I hate when this happens. There he is. I thought I lost him.